Hello and welcome back to Trappist. Last episode we set up colonies on Haven and Graveyard and started semi-automating some stuff with a trade route with this one ship flying between the three. Today we're going to focus on first getting steel up and running because we're going to run out of steel very soon and we're going to need that to build and expand our colonies. So let's go to the arc here, grab our ship right here, and then I believe on my test playthrough I found iron over here, so I guess we're going to come over to here and survey that and see if there's iron on this planet or not. Alright, our ship is approaching Rocky 1. It's going to do a loop around it and survey it, and then hopefully find a landing spot. Alright, we found an unexplored area on Rocky 1. Let's go ahead and land and see what's down there. Looks like there's some iron, it said. Iron ore and ice gravel on this planet. So let's go ahead and put down a home. Let's slap it down there for now. Put the landing pad up here. Land over there. And now let's see what we can build here. Habitats take concrete, steel beams, and computer chips, so we'll have to go back and get some of that. I brought steel. I bought a whole bunch of concrete wood to give them all of that. There's no oxygen on this. This is a vacuum, so there's no oxygen on this planet. So I've dropped off what I brought over, which is steel, concrete, and oxygen. We're gonna run back, grab some chips, and maybe some health drinks and some silicone so we can do some power. So we can start building some stuff and see what's required for what our population needs to survive over here. So I'm going to run over to Haven and I'll be right back. So I got back over to Haven and Graveyard here and this popped up. We have colonists disappearing near a graveyard. The only trace that is left behind is a puddle of goo. So our colonists are turning into goo. So we're going to have to get that research lab up and running sooner than later so that stops happening, I assume. But I left all my steel over at Rocky, the other planet, so we're going to have to see if we get steel up and running super quickly and then come back here and take care of that. So I've got the materials, I'll head back over to Rocky. We're going to have to come back one more time for people. We're back here at Rocky. Let's see if we can put down... Let's start with the habitat so we can see if we can figure out what these guys are going to need to survive. Looks like air and health drinks. So we'll have to provide those. I'll keep those to a minimum right now. I already brought some of those over. Let's do the iron. I believe the factory of steel requires 4 iron ore. So let's get down 2 iron mines. And then a factory for the steel. Alright, so we're short 20 energy. Let's go ahead and put down some solar panels. I brought a whole bunch of silicone over. Let's start right there, I guess. This is just to get steel up and running, and then we can come back and expand this once we have the goo situation figured out. Alright, so that's 30 power, so that's good. We need 10 people. Actually, I guess all we need is 10 people and we'll be making steel. Back with the people, let's drop those guys off. Oh, I can only fit 8. That's unfortunate. See if I have enough to build another habitat. I do, so let's go ahead and stick it down. Drop off the rest of the people. I'm going to take my steel back. We'll leave I'll take the chips back too. The rest of it we'll leave here. So, but now we're making steel. We'll come back and hopefully have a stockpile of steel waiting for us. So let's go figure out the goo situation. We're approaching Haven. First thing we're going to do in Haven is put down a computer chip factory so that we can, because we only have 3 computer chips left, and we need I think 4 to build the research lab. So let's go ahead and put that down. Factories. Steel beams we're out of, but we have some on the... Give some 4. Requires 20 energy, wow. So let's just stick this over here. And we need to put some more power in. Let's get this ship out of the way so he can do his thing. Alright, so that should slowly make us silicone. We'll have to be careful because this is going to eat all our silicone up. We'll have to turn this on and off for a little bit until we fine-tune the... Alright, so let's take the computer chips. We have our steel. Let's head over to Graveyard and see if we can get this goose situation figured out. Alright, let's put down a research lab. I don't know if it can... We're going to put it up here for now. We'll move it if we find the need to. Of course, we need some more people and some more power. See if we have any silicone. Wrong button. Alright, so we're out of people and power. We can put some more solar panels down here. Apparently I have some silicone left over here. Alright, that solves the power, so let's go grab some people. Got 6 people in here. Let's just defrost all of them and take them over. We're short on colonists because they're disappearing, turning into goo. Alright, let's load up the people. 6, let's take them over to Graveyard. Alright, so there's the research lab up and running. Looks like we have some mystery goo here. 1 biology point, 1 chemistry point. Apparently we have 1 biology, 1 chemistry, so let's go ahead and do that. So it's going to take a minute to progress. So we finished the research. They found the cure. The cause, this bacteria is turning their colonists into oil. The bacteria was dormant within the oil from the graveyard site, but water brought the bacteria out of hibernation. We must research an antidote. So let's click on this again. Select antidote, 2 biology points, 4 water, 4 crude oil. Oh, we had the crude oil, but now we're missing it. I'll put that there so he can't take it, and then this will fill it back up in a minute. There we go, start the research. Alright, we have not been able to create an antidote. The bacteria quickly developed resistance to everything we tried. How can bacteria do that? The bacteria forms a single mind. We'll call him Bob. Big old brain. Can we talk to Bob? Extremely responsive to pressure. We have to build the device to the lab. Alright, so let's check the research lab. The communication with Bob is in red. We need 4 computer chips, 2 concrete, and 2 steel beams. Let's see what we got. There's 2 steel beams. We'll have to bring some concrete over. And what else was it needing? 4 computer chips. Do we have computer chips? We have 1. So let's go grab concrete and computer chips from Haven, which we should have because I brought over all the necessary stuff. Let's go ahead and start researching the thumper. While that's progressing, let's go ahead and take off and go check on the steel. Let's deliver some, see if we have health drinks that we can deliver to over there, as well as some oxygen. I've took the oxygen. Health drinks, we have 59, so let's take 20 of them. 19 is good enough. So let's go check on the steel. Alright, we're over here at Outland. This is the steel place. See how they're doing. They got 19. They barely used any oxygen, so. Or is that's what's on the boat, on the ship. So let's take all that, give them all that. Let's give them all the drinks. That should last them a while. They have 38 steel, so that's awesome. So back over to Graveyard. Let's check on the... We now have a construction plan for Thumper. If we build at the Graveyard, we should be able to reach the colony mine. So I guess if we build a Thumper, we'll be able to talk to Bob. Let's go see what that takes to build. Coming into Graveyard now. Thumper takes 12 steel beams, 24 concrete, and 4 computer chips. So luckily we have most of that over here. We can transfer all the steel for now. So that should give us enough to build it actually. $32 energy, wow. So let's go see if we have any silicone first. Alright, so I grabbed some silicone from Haven. Let's see if we can put enough of these down to cover Bob, or the Thumper. Alright, that should be enough. Let's go ahead and we'll have to bring down some more people. Wow, this thing's huge. Let's put it down over here. Let's go get some people. We're short 8 people. So back to the Ark. Frost some people. Alright, we got the people on board. Let's go back to the Graveyard. And unload all the people. Apparently we don't have enough room for them. See if we can build another habitat. There we go. We started talking to the colony mine. Meat that thinks and talks. Wish to observe, not eat. We want the same. You take us from your slumber, you burn us. So we have to filter the bacteria from the oil. Filter proposal. Equip our oil jacks with a filter that separates Bob from the oil. Let's try that. Is that a research lab or advanced bacteria filters? Go ahead and start that. All our pumps have been fitted with the new filters. We're able to extract the oil without harming the colony mind. You don't burn us, we won't eat you. That sounds good to me. Let's stick to that. So hopefully that'll stop our people from turning into goo. I don't know what this one is. Dig for the bones of creatures that roam the surface. Learn about the ecology of the desert planet. We have the stuff, so I guess let's go ahead and do it. Let's shoot over to Haven real quick. Actually, let's shoot to the Ark. See if there's some health drinks we can take. And then let's go over to Haven. I want to see, like if we click on a habitat right now, it says population growth due to provided needs 0. So population is not growing. But I'm wondering if I supply health drinks, if population will start to grow naturally. So the first thing we're going to do is see if we can build a extra pioneer camp for them to live in. That should give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just do another one. So that's 10, so that should be 80 people. So we could fit another 20 people here. But let's drop off some of the health drinks here. And look at that, so population growth 1.5x, so that's pretty awesome. So as long as we supply all 4 of these, we don't have to worry about running out of people anymore. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so that's going to do it for this episode. We got the steel up and running. We got our colonists saved from the goo at the graveyard. And we've learned how to have natural population growth here at Haven. So it's a good episode. Thanks for watching.